So, welcome back, guys. I'm almost ready to have my visuals back in the vlog, but I still need to have a shower because I look horrible. It started snowing, which you can actually sort of see with the camera. It's actually picking up quite well. Although it's more pale white outside, but that's because of the lighting. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to record, to be honest, until my tongue's better. I don't know if it's from being sick or not. It would have to be, but I'm not totally sure. The background of my tongue is totally swollen or sore or something. I can barely talk or swallow. It fucking hurts. But I can barely move my tongue. A Jolly Rancher sort of barely helped, but then it went away as soon as the Jolly Rancher got small again. I had to cancel a meeting because of that. I'm hoping it'll be good for tomorrow afternoon, because I'm hoping to start work then. I don't know anything else because it hurts so fucking much I can barely even think. I don't know what the fucking... How do you deal with a swollen tongue at the very back? Because I can't look at it. Like, there's... I've looked at it. There's nothing there. Not that I would probably see anything anyway, because it's at the very back where my tongue's connected. Like, if I put my fingers beside my throat, like under where my tongue would be, I can feel the soreness. Like, I could trigger the soreness even more just with that. So I'm assuming it's from a cough, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to drink water. I don't know. I've never had this issue before. So the snow's getting heavier. No! I also need to wake up my snake because he is very much alive. But ever since I sort of divoted his hide a bit and put it a bit more in and put that in the ground so that it's actually giving it half realistic temperature. I still need to do some more bit to get it in there, but I can't really do that until he's until I do some more shit to it. Oh, now my voice is gone. Thank you, cough. So he's just been loving the warmth, so he hasn't moved. And the other cat's playing with the ball. So I'm hoping to get all my shit back to normal by tomorrow afternoon. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try because that's just me. So I have the shower on. I'm going to have a shower. The problem I just realized is that it's so fucking cold because it's freezing, it's snowing outside. I'm not worried about how long it's gonna take the water to get hot, but because it takes the same amount of time regardless of how cold it is, which is stupid. It always takes long. The problem is that the air is fucking cold. So before I get in it, I'm gonna have to wait for this whole place to get fucking clouded out, which means I can't even turn the fan on. At the very least until I get in, because there's cold air. So I have to close all the windows and everything because I'm getting a breeze even here, so if someone tells me that something's leaking, but who knows. But it's cold, so I can't even have a shower until I warm up. Okay, what do you make of this? So, done the shower. I did a Wi-Fi test because for some reason it was taking for fucking ever to load random fucking channel pages. And it's through the roof. For the record, this is really good for me. Normally it's maybe 10 upload, and it's usually around that for download. And usually around that for ping. But things are taking so fucking long to load, I don't even know if I can play COD tonight. Because I was going to edit the vlog. He's finally awake. I mean, he has been for a bit, but I've been grinding away at SE5, so finally letting him out. He's been in his hide for like a day and a half straight, so I'm like, you're getting up now. Actually, and I will keep the tank open. Now, for the record, I may have an electronic device in here. However, it's never harmed this thing, and I have a coat hanger bent customly around it, around the tank and stuff, so that it doesn't wreck the glass or the frame. And it's there to keep it in because there's nothing holding it to the base. It's just sitting there, so it's leaked multiple times. But what I have done here is I've moved the thermometer, is basically what it is that's on the wire, to behind the hide under the water dish, or beside it or whatever, underneath the substrate, so that it's getting the accurate temperature. It's about a degree, it's about 2.5 degrees under what it's set to. It's set to 27.7, just as a standard. And the mat's big, but it's centered under here. And I have dug a bit of that out so that, you know, he's more comfortable and all that, raised the height a bit, all that, but I can't really do much more. I do want to do a couple other upgrades to it, but I can't without, well, doing it properly, as in knowing that my stink's not gonna, you know, knock it over, crapple over it, so I don't want to use, like, random cardboard or whatever, but other than that, it seems to be fine, and so is he. He might be a little unhappy, but it's been a shady couple of days. See, I'm sorry, but I find this really cute. He's just sort of poking his head out right there. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was my fault. That was my bad. Okay. See if you trust me enough now. I keep forgetting that he's sensitive to that part. And always has been. Which, I would be too, but my cat's trying to get in my room. Don't pay attention to that. She's not trapped. She's actually on the other side of the door. There you go. He's back. It's okay. Yeah. He knows it's me, but he gets very skittish if I screw up, which I do sometimes. Okay, fine, come in. Pain in the ass. So this has to be the easiest cut down project I've ever done. That's almost 3 hours long. This is the SC5 SMG challenge for the 60 kills over 80 meters, which for the record is by far the hardest weapon challenge I think there is in a game that is not duration based, because most of the challenges that are the hardest are actually just the weapon mastery ones, which is 150 kills, which takes time, regardless of what map you're on. So it's not you know, this is actually, like, as far as statistically a hard challenge. But I'm probably gonna have to export it a couple times to, you know, find out which kill cams are to be kept in and left out and stuff, because there's a bunch of epic ones. There's some that just aren't, or that, you know, you speed up a lot but they stay in. But it took me about 5 minutes to take all of the non-kills out and cut it down from about 3 hours to, what, 25 minutes? Ended up being the total, and now I'm cutting down those clips to just the kills, and then we'll see what we're left with. But by far the easiest. What I want to find is my snake. I think, well, he is probably just behind the tank. I really don't know. Well, I now have a cut down from 25 something to 1610, and it is now all the kills and final shooting range and all that stuff. So now I get to overview them, find out which ones are the best, and they're not going to be numbered from 1 to 60, not just because that would be a pain in the ass title-wise, but because not all the kills are in here. Most of them are. I think like 90% of them are in here, because otherwise it would be shorter than this. But the kill cams do not take time. Like, do not take a short amount of time sometimes, and there are double kills in the gameplay that I want to keep. So it's deciding if the bad ones are worth speeding up, or which ones that are really long are worth speeding up and keeping in and all that crap. But it won't be hard to do. I've played this game so much that I sort of know what I'm doing at this point. So I'll try to keep the bangs out of my face and get this done. It could be out tomorrow. And I think I know what soundtrack I'm going to use. It's between one of two. Okay, after 3 cut downs, I have now taken out the kills that are not necessary, the ones that are bad. I have cut out a bunch of the things, made it look a bit fancy. I'm about to preview right now, just to make sure things check out probably with the soundtrack, just so that it doesn't just, you know, it's not repetitious. But I have cut things down a lot, and now we're at 10 minutes 19 seconds instead of whatever it was before. I think it was 16:10, so I think we've cut out just under 6 minutes. But I'm pretty happy with that. It's right in the 10-minute slot, so I'm fine with that. And this is serving as a bit of a guide too. Also, just to prove that it is freaking possible, because this is one of the this is easily the hardest challenge I've ever had to do, I think. So we'll see how things end up going. But I hate that autosave thing so much, but it's so useful. I just fished this guy out of behind the tank. He likes being at the back right side of it and just curled up. So luckily he is. If I leave him there long enough, he lets part of his body out, so I can sort of hook him with my hand and pull him out myself. And he is very content just sort of being here. He is awake and just chilling. And I don't need 2 hands for what I'm doing right now, so I can just sort of keep working with him still and sleeping or whatever. I just can't have him, you know, if he wants to go back behind there, he can't do that tonight, so he's going back in the no. So a tweet went out, I have no idea when, but it was in the last 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and apparently the update for Modern Warfare 2, which is apparently only 400, 500 megabytes on PC, was up to 40 to 50 on consoles. And that's gigabytes. What in the hell? So, I am currently about to pick up a friend, and I am literally having to resort to throwing everything in the back seat, careless style, because there's nowhere for anything to go. We have an SD console, no passenger seat. That's all my stuff for today, my backpack, my gloves, and the lunch bag that has the DVD player in it, and my sunglasses, my breakfast, and all that crap back there. And I'm cleaning it out today, but I have to wait till it gets warm, because it's, well, it's not exactly warm. It's a good 2 degrees outside, but it's damp as shit. So it's cold. It's very cold for what it is. And my body doesn't do cold. So I have to take care of myself. So we'll see how this goes. I'm waiting for a cow to fly at the car, honestly. I know I've seen too many movies, but that's what I'm waiting for. And now we have wind again. Oh! Well, it should be interesting. You know, that would be so funny if it hadn't happened already once. Okay, it took me a bit of time to find the right spark plugs. Or not the right spark plugs, the right sockets for the spark plugs, because I had to change the wrong one out for the right one. And thank God I did get it. Hopefully this thing is in the right position to start. I have switched tracks to transport. This snow blower has never worked since we've had it. We got it from the cabin, it was our grandpa's, and don't know when the last time it was used at the cabin was. So it's been its first start in a while. It's got an electric start. I'm assuming the flywheel handle is for manual starts, but in all honesty, pressing the button's a lot easier. Plus, I don't have the back for it. The clutch or whatever thing is a little above stop, so it should work. Everything's topped up, and it has been for over a year. So the problem is, it's loud as shit. We did it!